Alrighty, so welcome to the Friday night stream. I'm your host, Apartfly39. Today I'll be streaming Tactical Breach Wizards, and this will likely be the last stream for Tactical Breach Wizards. Hopefully, as I'll be pushing my way to the end. Hell or high water at this point. Just pretty much try and beat this. Anyway, so this is our deranged band of misfits. Let's do this. We were doing Vesker. Yes, we were doing the wizards thing. Alrighty. Finish with all members on full health. Alrighty. Excellent. You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt issue. My guilt complex. Yet, tough takes time. Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. You know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up. Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've in store for you next. Looks like me. For me in my goth phase. Exactly. Shooting for me in my goth phase is gonna do it, you think? Ever since Jodessa, you've been afraid of doing the wrong thing. You've put all these guardrails you won't let yourself cross. Represented by me, by Gothme's casting predilective shot in the directions. See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother. Yourself. Looks trivial, though. Confidence, finally. Alrighty, nice. Feels like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted me from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, Zan. You'll do a darker shit than that if you want to take on Liv. There's some lines we shouldn't cross though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say it only using one-syllable words. Exactly. Not with saying it if you won't fit on a bumper sticker. Is that a reliable test of solid life advice, though? See, you're worrying again. We're gonna break you free of that. Alright, this hellish maze of restrictive inhibition and paralyzing doubts is in there. That checks out. So get your ass in there and let's rip it to shreds. Hmm. There we go. Jen? Sorry, Zan, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through a window. We're just starting to work together. Listen to women makes you weak. Yeah, alright, we can punt him. No fear! Oh, that's funny. How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears, then I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn, are there no privacy settings on these things? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on focusing your shit first. Why is your dream clone such a prick? Maybe he's how I imagine confidence. When I freeze, I think I might let someone down. The guy we just met sure doesn't. And he was a prick. He was, right? So you're doing it right. You gotta beat yourself up less about it. Shouldn't be concerned about that getting rid of him didn't wake you up. Oh, that's because he's back and enormous in the next room. Maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax. Must not disappoint. Alright, I see how it is. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Okay. Hmm. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Let me see. What is it that we can do? Hey, look at that. Excellent. Alrighty. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the powers of another wizard's vessel. But when you do the rewards are +3 knock. It says here +3 knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given you standard shots a ridiculous boost. Alrighty. So, want to talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had backup in a self-hate dream before. That wasn't the first. It gets me when emotional immune system's down. When it's busy with something else. Your chat with Liv back in Kalan. Yeah. Just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I made the hard choice. How am I ever gonna get past knowing I'm the mother of all fuck-ups instead? Any chance it's not true? Nah, I knew it as soon as she said it. Saw it. Explains a lot, too. Never sat right that I got dishonorable discharge for following orders to a T. I think you were always coping with it. Never understood why you were so caught up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because rhetorical. Let me finish pop psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth. You just couldn't look at it right yet. Well, it sure as fuck got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. I'm just saying, don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Right, graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. The story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown in a blender and you got out alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But we're walking into the blender of the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. Except Ryan. And they actually care about you. Except Ryan. And Banks. Banks cares somewhere deep down. I'm working on Banks. Not Ryan. No, he murdered us all for $10 and a donut. I think Jodessa was a one-off. But even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be your problem, you're doing alright. Thanks. I don't think I'll forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing all this helped. I'm moving my baseline. From where I've been at, it's worth a lot. Oh, we're near the end, boys. We're near the end. Oh, and you get a gold star and everything, and I'm missing a few gold stars. It's bullshit. Aw, yeah, midlife crisis crew. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but Medallion Kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. Alright, let's talk counter heist. We've led Reactor believe there's secret tunnels leading into the mine, so they'll send Bori down there to block them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which one are we going to tackle first? Bori's not gonna light up that mana vein just because we asked. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put you at first. I could just stand near what you want him to burn. Could that work? Is there splash on their spell? A little, but doll, his fire is worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. I didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, you go feral. Explain? My bite's worse than bark. Makes someone sees red. If I turn him rabid, he'd torch his own mum if he got too close. Interesting, but tactically, we have a lot more control of our own positioning than the enemies. Not necessarily. Following the death doors was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we liked anywhere I put a door. And you could put this in any wall, as long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the vein significantly easier. Sounds workable. I want to grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'll call that a plan. We send Banks and Ryan to the mine. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as a guy who's absolutely need alive. What's next? How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So, the stockpile in the vault, right above the mine, it's 300,000 kilos of triple density refined mana. Enough to make a global superpower with reactor's tech. If we win the war, beat Lev and burn the mana vein, we could eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, I don't want the fate of the world riding on a string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who could burn it in the building. Let's get this burned. Can we get Bori to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours and a misinformation ploy. If we had that kind of time, it clashed with our first lie. Why can't we just blow it all to shit? Explosive would definitely scatter it, but it doesn't break down the chemical level, even at insanely high temperatures. That's why I'm so obsessed with your friend Bori. He waves his hand and destroys something our scientists have spent years trying to efficiently break down. Can we get the stockpile down in the mines? Not through the corridors logistically, but if we blew the floor. Interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedenite. I've no portable munition that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than a half meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try roof breach? Elaborate. Breach spells we use on doors. They're the right reagents. There's no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version on the roof or floor and punch the whole thing out. Why would you need that? How much? What would you need for that? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snakeblood do you have on hand? Arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text you her request. It's gonna take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. I'll probably need some backup. Right, tactical priorities? What the hell? Oh. I need to get around the room fast to scrap the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. We'll build it in raw damage. Doll, I'm in. For a heist planning meeting, we actually breezed past how we're gonna get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short on cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's on the blueprints. That's you're in. Alright, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen and Doll sneak into the vault, blow the floor out. Mine team's gonna take it from there. What's next? Let's figure out what to do about Lev. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. The only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She doesn't track reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this anywhere as torching the mana depending on beating Kennedy first. With greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with the Chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should kill you then 10 times over by now, but she's keeping her stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get into her evasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. You push her buttons, drum up a Barney. She doesn't leave that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. For fuck's sakes, is that really our strategy? He's actually onto something. Conversation is the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in and out to back you up as soon as the mana is torched. And that's a yes from our 2 live experts. It doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof. Furthest thing from the mine, so one thing she shows, keep her talking. Keep your pulse, and everyone else blink in when their job's done. You've got a chopper. Not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Now that a friendly to blink too, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. Oh my god, look at everyone. It's all fucking tired out. You know, this actually might be a plan. Oh my god, fucking Zan is chugging like a shitload of energy drinks. Banks is just slayed out. And Jen is just like, ooh, yes, we're doing this. Whilst Doll is like, oh my god, are we done yet? And fucking Ryan is just like, hey, I'm just fucking here for the pizza, man. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might just talk too long and lost our minds. At last. Max level, max level, max level. Aw, yeah, max level. Alrighty, let's see here. Refreshing jolt. Sure, why not? Let's go with that. The less I have to spend, the better it is. Should we go full tactical, be all serious and the like? Or do we go with the midlife crisis look? You know what? Let's go with the midlife crisis look. It's fucking more funnier that way. Somehow fucking Banks got younger when she put on that outfit. It's even more funnier to think that way. The Central Reserve. The roof, the vault, the mines. Drop the stash. Gold vault. This should be an easy one. Just make sure no one hits the alarm. Until then, make it look like easy. Don't sweat it. I'll get you there. Alright, let's... give me a sec. Hold on. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. I like it. No. Well, oh well. There's always another time. Caesar says, "Hey, Hey there, how you doing?" Well, I'm pushing to finish this right now, so I'm going pretty well. Alright, forklifts. I can do forklifts. Can you do everything else? Trivial. Welcome, Miss Kellen, to our final showdown. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time to die. Doll, on it. Alrighty, let's see here. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Alright. Actually, hold on, I got an idea. Horrible one, but an idea nonetheless. Honestly, I'm kind of past this. I get to decide who's past what. Okay, bye though. Hold on, what was that dialogue again? Ah, oh, damn it, I wanted to reread that dialogue. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Hey, look at that. You're planning on finishing the game this stream? Boss fight? Let's go! Yeah, pretty much. What achievement did I get? What Chivos did I get? The final insult. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Oh god. It's great. Ignite the source. Smells like bleach and weed down here. Beryllium calcite. Lose the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame. It's a grower. Don't breathe it in unless you want a surge of arcane power and briconial problems for 6 to 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm being honest. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Let's see, alrighty. Use death doors to teleport banks. Oh, I see, okay. Oh my god, Ryan must be high as a fucking kite right now. Jesus. Alright, well. Why even, you know? So, does each character have different abilities and strengths and weaknesses? Yeah, pretty much. Some of them are more defensive oriented, some are more offense oriented and the like. It's got a whole thing attached, so yeah. It's a very interesting and delicate balance. And everyone's about to cream each other to death. Who needs to walk? And this is why I completed a lot of it. Mana Mother Load should be in there. Alright, so you buy Bori, Bori takes aim at some goon. I move said goon to the vein, and the vein gets caught in the fireball. That's my grasp of it, give or take. Too many moving parts for my taste. Speaking of, how are you gonna move the goon? Death's Door. Once I open one, I can dump anyone out of it now. It takes mana though, so save me some dusts for me. How close does his shot have to land? Bori's not a precision implement. So long as the chump's standing in front of it, he'll catch, and we're good. Okay, makes as much sense as it's ever gonna make. Oh, what? They're gonna what to death? They're gonna what to death? Bad dog, he said. Come on, Bori, mate. You know Liv's mad as a bag of spanners. Used to walk away, and I did. Then she killed you. You got me there. This is pointless, just turn him. No, prefer not? Well, you've got the bark. Now just leave the bite. Alright, so pretty much Death's Door is this thing that revolves around like these two characters and the like, so, or rather specific characters skill, so alrighty. Are they omnipotent and so which character are you? Are you an omnipotent or are you an omnipotent entity? For the most part, I'm just yeah, pretty much just that, I guess you could say. Just the overseer, just watching this happen. Alrighty. And so, what do the veins of mana look like? Alrighty. Alrighty, there we go. The admin, user, narrator, and creator. Nah, just the guy watching over this shit is what I am, at least. So, yeah. Let's see. So, wait, what do the mana veins look like? Alright, give me a sec. I'm a bit confused right now. I'm trying to sort this out. Alrighty. So, seriously, what does look like a mana? Oh, I see, okay. So that's what a mana vein looks like. It's the wall over there. I got it. Okay, I see. Is that not it? What the fuck? Why is it... Maybe it's because I'm there. Right, let me see here. Or just some random dude works too. Yeah, pretty much. What the hell does a mana vein look like? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so I think this is literally just the big fuck off mana vein that's here then. Also, I never noticed, is your profile picture a dude from the dude from Death Stranding? Kinda. It's not Norman Reedus directly. But, someone ported the model over, ported it, the, like, generic, yeah, they ported over a generic deliveryman model, so I just used that in a 3D. Yeah, I just used that in a 3D poser. It's Gary's mod, effectively. I'm not gonna bullshit you though. Yeah, I'm not gonna bullshit. It's just Gary's mod. Alrighty, there we go. Right. There's nothing else I could possibly imagine other than just being it, so that's the primary vein. No. Let's just let the... Now let the militia focus their fire on the... Oh, what the hell? Oh wait, I think I got a decent-ish idea. Yeah, I'm going about this all wrong. Yeah, I'm going at this all wrong right now. There we go, yes. Now we're cooking with kerosene now. Survive till Jen and Doll arrive. Alrighty. There we go, now we're cooking. When they say let him cook, they weren't referring to me, but, you know, still, the thought was always nice. Okay, so now that we got the main mana vein on fire... So what's this guy? Defibrillate. Shock hostiles. Okay. I'm really trying to figure out the positioning of this right now. This is just total shit right now. think I'm going about this all wrong again. Alright, let me see if I could angle the shot so that it can... Oh. By some miracle and technicality, that's what works. Okay. Alrighty, yeah. And fucking Doll and everyone else is just here. Alright, you get up. I'm shooting through the wall right now. Can I only do one? Oh no, she's the only one I could see with line of sight. Okay. There we go. She's as high as a kite now. Great. Okay. Let's resurrect. Up you. Come on. You must survive 3 turns. One wizard per turn. Okay. Well, it's not the most crazy thing I've heard. Okay. There's just so much fucking collateral shit going on, man. Last stand, boys and grills. Alrighty. Looks bad now, but we just pull out now. Calling all boys and girls, only men are allowed to use this barbecue. Alrighty. And we've survived. Time for the final approach. The roof. Engage Kennedy. Let's see. Too late to shake the chopper, but let's not attract any more. Oh, I see. Okay, give me a sec. Got a better idea, because I don't want to... There we go. Even more effective and efficient that way. It's better than one, than two, if not maybe three. No, that's not how it works. Alrighty. Still got sights. Like that's gonna mean anything. I'd make a roof pun, but I can't think of one. Yeah, it's the rooftop. What can you expect? For fuck's sake, Zan. I give you so many chances not to die to this, and you just keep bumbling back into the kill zone. I've been talking to you a lot less seriously since my friends all waltzed out of your last kill zone. Been taking you a lot less seriously since my friends all waltzed out of your last kill zone. Gotta stop remembering things the way you wish they happened, old man. There she is. Still got a contract to thrash out Kennedy. I don't think you're gonna like the kill fee. You hired my dog? Do you lose a frisbee? Oh, they couldn't afford me. Killing you is more of a hobby project. Guess it's hard to find paying work after the amateur tantrum you threw in Kalan. Let's see here. Hit a live with a spore bomb. I see, okay. Let me see. Oh, I see, okay. Oh no, it's still gonna... How the fuck did she... Okay. I'm trying to see here. Helicopter's so cool. One time at school, a military Chinook flew over school during free time. Really? From Jen's spell book. So... Death clone, attack, knockback. Okay, so, the fuck you doing here? I won your little revolt for you, didn't I? Can't think of anything else that might bring 300 pounds of your armored vengeance to your door? Oh, did I kill that sewer scrap too? I wasn't keeping track. That's dirty. Interesting, okay. Her targeting is really just... Oh, look, here comes the med school dropout who can finish a simple job. You can't understand my job. You spent your dull life trying, you tedious thug. Guess I was busy assassinating warlords to keep your country safe while you were learning about hemorrhoid creams. I wonder, is this even gonna work? I don't know, it was worth a shot. Well, no matter how I'm gonna cut it, it's still gonna take... He's still gonna take damage. And here comes... I want to say, Jane? Picked up your little spark trick. Fun beginner's trick. I'm not gonna rise to that, Love. Nope, never mind, I hear it. You can't land him at all. Talking to you feels like my brain licked a battery. I take that as a compliment, and it's too late to stop talking. Too late to stop me. Combine abilities. Yeah, that's gonna make much of a difference. Oh, hold on. Let's see. It very well just might. Hit her with a chain lightning. And a transference. It very well might just work, actually. Let's try it. Alright, that's one clone. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, alright. I got a sweet tooth. Should I get frozen apple juice or ice cream? Both have their appeal, that's for sure. I'm trying to think though. Let's see. I'm an ice cream guy if I'm being honest, so. Alright. Your input is appreciated. Alright, okay, so let's see. Alright, now you gotta get the spore bomb bit. Alright, so let me see. Alrighty. Get out. Okay, so I'm trying to think here. How do I trigger spore collateral is the question. It doesn't matter if you're gonna friggin' whatever. You're still in collateral damage territory. Alrighty. Look around you, Lev. You're twice the caster I ever was, and you're losing this. You spurned every possible ally, and you're standing on a rooftop with no friends and a plan that can't work. You've got a global armed response force and limited funds. You have amateurs in hats. How much longer do you think Gadden's gonna keep you around once he can give anyone your powers? Does he even know you're losing your own? You sound like a jealous ex, Zan. It's kind of sad. Yes, it's very sad indeed. No, I don't want tips. I'm figuring this out a little bit by bit. Let's see here. see here. Ah, potato, potato. Let's see here. See, maybe if I could hit something with a little less kinetics. There we go. Nope, I think I got something. I think I got something. It's gonna hurt like a bitch for doll, though. There we go. One clone left. One clone left. One clone left. Righty. And what can I do is the question. Oh, what a genius tactic, I say. Nope, nope. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What could I possibly do? Actually, hold on. I got an idea. Horrible one, but one that may just well work. Oh, that's bullshit. You know it. That's bullshit, game. She's right fucking there. Bro, random thought. I would love to have a Kilgrave's powers. I mean, power to control whoever I want. Todd, do whatever. That would be awesome. Oh man, that sounds like a pain in the ass if I'm being honest. I mean, it would be cool in concept, but at the same time, it'd also be kind of like one of those things where it's just like, You're telling me I have to be responsible for another person? I'm barely responsible for myself, man. Ugh. Alrighty, let's see here. Is that wrong to want complete control over everyone? I mean, I don't want to psychoanalyze, but you know, it is. I don't know. It's hard to say. A psychologist might say, you know, control freak type stuff, but at the same time, if we're looking at it more superfluously, I'm in no place to comment on that, to be honest. Of course, I'm no monster. I only use it for small inconveniences. I can imagine it would just be like, it's like, all right, I need you to do my taxes, just like that. Alrighty, let's see. You know, let's not burn all our good resources just to burn her out. Alright. The mana veins are already burning live. A couple of hours, the only resource you're here for will be gone forever. How much weight do you think I give the claims of a guy who forgot the pivotal failure of his career? Doesn't matter if you believe me. You'll know after the fight. And why interrupt a perfectly good showdown to say it? Just making conversation. Let me think. No matter how I cut it, she's still gonna eat the... Yep. Let me think here. Fuck it. Kennedy to Gaddon, send up the big guns. Alrighty. Oh boy, the big guns, boys. She said the big guns. Alright, sweet. Alright. Get up, you. Who said you could take a dirt nap? Let's see here. Hmm. Imagine if there's like a death door hanging by. Let's see. Resurrect. We're gonna be so close to each other you could sniff each other. Question is, what difference does it make if you're gonna frickin' alt and you take the hit anyway? So, let's see, I can't throw any more spore bombs. See. Don't mind me, just have an entire firing squad right now. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're so close. The cheese rip says, I think the enemy have Trisomy 21. Let's see. Nope, there we go. It's over! Command, Kennedy's down. Repeat, Kennedy's down. Requesting immediate evac. Holy shit, we actually did it. I need a year off after that. Dessa, what the hell? That's what I came here to do. I was crystal clear on that. You have to bring her back. Why? She attacked Medell. She needs to face trial here. She attacked me first, and I don't have that kind of time. I don't know if I've got months or days, but I don't need to see this through before I go. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. A Canadian reactor raided our country, like it was a backstreet liquor store. The world needs to see that it's not. A body with a foreign bullet in its head doesn't help us with that. A medallion trial does. Rion? Torn, mate. Can't say I get a kick out of that, but I know my element ain't in politics. Giving a shit a new look on me. Inclined to believe Moss knows our onions. Look, we're not live. None of us are gonna force you to use your craft, even if we thought we could. I could. Thanks, Rihanna. Well-judged interruption. He couldn't. Alright, well, I would. Alright, that's it. You all miss out my big ethics speech. Enjoy navigating this super healthy moral compasses I know you all have. It's on you, Dessa. What's it gonna be? I need to brood on this for 58 minutes, but I guess it won't come back madder than I am right now. Thank you, Banks. I don't know everything on your mind, but I appreciate your capacity for complexity. Wallen's already bringing Craft's containment rays up, so we'll have her secure the moment you're ready. Just got word from our airport detachment. They got reactor on the run. Word's spreading. They won't believe it yet, but once we get the footage out there and the inspectors in here, the heat's gonna bleed off. So, thank you all. We don't know what today cost us, not yet. I know what we gained. We broke a chokehold that ravaged my country for... We took a target off our back that doomed us to a lifetime of war that we couldn't win. And we killed a new kind of monster before it became unkillable. An army that could put a global military supremacy in the hands of a sociopathic billionaire. A worse one. So, thanks. I know each of you have been through the ringer lately, and still made space for the right cause when you saw it. I respect that, like nothing else. No more than you, doll. Most people can't conceive of what it would take to step back from a fight like yours, just to take on a second one. I'm one of the few who can, and I don't know how you did it. Adele's got some tough years ahead, but I promise you, I'll use every ounce of my new clout to make sure we have your backs. We'll take it, anytime you could spare it. Our brass will talk, but let's keep in touch too. Trust moves mountains while rank talks roots. And Ryan, just bringing us together, you've done enough for Medell to make up for a lifetime, I sense, not really giving a shit. Spot on. I know you'll never be our soldier, but if we can count on you as a friend, I'll sleep just fine. Jen, take this however you will, but you're the first person I met who I trust both writing my eulogy and solve my murder. Wow? If you ever fully realize how powerful you are, I hope you're still on our side. Zan, you fill me with a horrible feeling I might not be doing enough to support and empower my people, and I mean that in the best way. Damn. And Banks, I don't know what you wrestled with today, but I know it to be dark to troublesome with the mental steel I sense in you. You made the right call when it counted. I hope that sinks in. I imagine you carry a lot that people don't see. I hope it gets lighter. Can I jump in here? Please. I want to acknowledge that we blundered into Medell with no plan beyond get live, and you very much took it from there. Of all nation factions and tier 1 casters live crossed, nothing could have stopped her until she picked a fight with Medell. I think you had a lot to do with that. That's a wildly generous way to look at it, but I learned not to fight back when you're being complimented. Right, I imagine you're all wanted in your various countries? Oh, hugely. Death penalties in 4 nations and counting. Well, I think you have to speak to the council when I say Medell would love to offer you asylum and a pardon, Rion. And if your home countries are calling, they'll find a brick wall where our extradition treaties will be. Really appreciate it, but please don't start a war over us for at least a couple of years. Hey, if it comes to it, I'm in the market for a new moonshot. Jen, got a minute? What's up? What's your next move? Still mulling. Laboli's my best bet for PI work, but I need papers. Might see if they need me here. You? Thinking Laboli. More thing I spoke my documents guy. Of course you have a documents guy. Mafia illusionist, his watermarks are sublime. Did he sort you out? He did. He did you too. Sorry? Dessa, this is a Laboli passport. This is citizenship. Yeah? This must cost a fortune. Well, mine was cheap, so... How come? Oh, mine just a visa. You're not staying? I'm staying as long as I have. Oh my god, Dessa, respectfully, fuck that. Go to your guy, get a password, I'll steal the money. What? That's stupid. Why? Attitude? That's the main factor with health stuff, isn't it? That's camaraderie. Well, it's gotta help. I've done okay so far. I've been thinking about death the whole time. So imagine how long you'll live with a better attitude. Oh my god, I made a huge mistake. Only because I'm gonna be insufferable about it. Actor fit. One choice to make. Oh boy, what would Jen make? Del could probably use a good tracker. What about you, Dessa? Wait, did you edit one of mine's? I walk in on bank. When you get paid $6,000. Always had this plan to fleece billionaires for emergency healthcare, just a contract. So they'll say I'll show up and res them. Hard part is proving my powers without being kidnapped. In Del fiasco, with all the right people know what I can do. $6,000. No identity, man. The only case I ever saw you crack, your quarry was dead before you got there. Get up with that, because you killed him! We can bicker about technicalities once we agree about my hourly rate. This is gonna be a train wreck. Now this is the hard part, really, deciding the fate of these people. Yeah, what the hell? 2 girls on a wreck. Disaster at first, but a few good months of bickering, they found a groove. Even turned a profit. Find missing persons, pets, celebrities. Turned them alive. Even though they're untraceable by normal means. Died recently. Sustainable, reasonable fees. Wait, what's the dilemma? Trying to figure out where these characters fit. So, back to Kalan. Of course. Same old? Maybe not. Command wants me in the new strat meeting now, but might be PR fluff. You don't strike me as the type to step back either way. Fair read, but there's a doll you never met. She gets a say. You? Don't know. Might deep six that reactor guy, just for shits and giggles. Gadden, CEO? Yeah. Stretch my legs a bit, take on a challenge. Walk my way again. If there's a challenge you want, I know a place where all the churches and forts and clergy all carry. Not short of high value targets there. How's the pay? Two options. I hear Jita's voice clearer than ever these days, telling me I risked more than enough. The Medell job gave me enough clout to go into command if I wanted it. But is that where I need move the needle? I learned more in Medell than I ever thought I could. Maybe these skills to the streets and hit the chapel like they never hit before. Jita's had a point, and who knows, may have a bigger impact there too. What's it gonna be, Rion? Won't lie, Dahl's got my interest piqued about chapel targets. First chaplain's top of food chain, untouchable, locked away in some deep dark vault, never could resist a challenge. Kennedy got hers, but reactor ain't off my shit list yet. Even if Liv cooked up the worst of the shitstorm, the buck still stops with Gadden. Kennedy had her space-time bent around her carbon fiber wand. Gadden got an overpriced suit and liver disease. Piece of piss. Yeah, fuck it, take on the chapel. Chaplain sounds like a tough nut to crack. Can't resist. Alright, let's do this. Dal Sabin was the architect of some chapel's most critical defeats. The next few years, she didn't miss She didn't miss the action. Chapel resolve falters under resistant momentum. Third chaplain, there you go. Ryan joined Dahl on her return to Kalan, then vanished without a word. First chaplain was never seen again. Oh boy, what do we got? We got Zan. This is where I saw it. 8 tons of concrete. 1,000 names on each side. Memorial to a war that hadn't happened yet. Never will now. Can't be more than 200 here. 133, 32. I read them all. Down from 400. Gotta feel pretty good about that. You'd think, right? Didn't expect to feel happy in a graveyard, but seeing where it ought to be. You're not beating yourself about the 132. That's not on you. You did everything we could. No, I get that. The kid on the Jodessa job? Him for sure. I'll carry him to my grave. But also that, having lived through it all now, seeing it play out, I was a bit player. So many incredible people did so much more, gave so much more. And now, I feel like I came to a graveyard for a victory lap, one I didn't earn. That's Liv thinking. It's humans. It's human to want to see a difference we made. Victory wasn't yours or theirs. You helped, I helped. Own that. Nothing more. You're right, as usual. Thanks. Trial's dragging on, huh? Yeah, it's killing me. I want to be done feeling the way about Liv Kennedy. Didn't mean to dredge. Nah, it's not you. I have this flash sometimes. Don't know if it's foresight or a dream. She's dead. I don't know how. I drop her dog tags right here with all these names. Don't know why. These names, they're the ones we couldn't save. Even when we did everything we could, they're on her, I guess. Maybe you think it's her fate too. They're taking it off your conscience. How does it end? They fall off. Okay, let's not read too much into that. Guess it's just me left. The resistance is light on military experience. The one thing I've got in spades. I don't have it in me to fight another war. But Dahl says command could use another consultant in planning ops like civil tongue hit I advise on. I think I might just be done. I made my peace of what I made with a Jodasa snafu. But I can't lead a unit again. And I'm just tired. Brain's processing 2 or more realities for more than 30-year career. And I'm starting to learn how many circuits that fried. And I could find a nice little place in the backcountry Laboli. Maybe move Ma somewhere close. Just find something simple to focus on. Bread's good. I can bake bread. It's time to retire. Guess that's everyone. One last look before we all spill. Having found a nice place in the North Country, Ma says his bread is the best he ever tasted. Oh my god. Oh my god, Steve Clark. Of course, once I realized Kennedy's plan, I knew I had to stay and play along until I was in the position to sabotage it. By this point, I had it wrapped around my little finger, so I manipulated into posting me to guard the vault. I know, wasting my combat talents, right? But what you're missing, and what she missed too, is I was positioning myself to help you guys destroy the man when the time came. That's when I had the idea to use the breach glyphs to drop the vault stash down the mines, and to mind control our pyromancer who worshipped me anyway. Does he know we can't hear him? I'm not sure he even noticed I even left the room. He's been at it for 20 minutes. What'd you ask? His name. Oh my god, it's so funny. John Robert made this and Tom couldn't find a way to make this canon, but loved it so much not to use it. Yeah! Oh my god. Imagine if there was like a, I'm just thinking right now, imagine if like there was like an extra mission, like fucking Mile High Club. Alrighty. Oh my fucking god, that's so funny though. Just ending on Stephen fucking Clark. That was great though. That was great. Equal part comedy, equal part, actual fun. Fun like tactical thinking and like that was great. Fucking Stephen Clark in the end, just like rambling on about shit. Alright, so that was Tactical Breach Wizards. So that was pretty good, all things considered. I liked it. I admit, I may have dragged it on a little longer than it should have, mostly just because of the fact that I wanted to like get completion and everything. Or just get as much completion as possible, at least. But yeah, no, it was great. I loved it. So that'll be all for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Kind of like Disco Elysium. Yeah, Disco Elysium is a bit more different because it has, like, if I'm not mistaken, that game focuses on, like, actual RPG narrative elements to some extent. Although, then again, it is also, like, somewhat of a black comedy. That's something I gotta get into at some point. I'm not sure if I have it on hand. I don't think I do. I know that if I was to play Disco Elysium, I'd probably play it the most serious way possible. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming again on Monday, as this weekend I'll be... this weekend I'll be a bit... I'll be working, effectively. And next week is going to be a bit more complicated, to some extent, after Monday. Because I have a new work schedule going forward. I will not divulge details. It is still work, but still. So if you don't see me stream on certain days, or in like maybe a day or two, maybe even 3, that may be the case as I try and sort things out a bit. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll see you next one. That being on Monday, potentially, if I can help it. And yeah, till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon in the next one. And take care. Bye-bye.